And we are live. Hello everyone, this is Devoid Executive and welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? I hope this Saturday has been pretty chill. At least it was for me. Today we will start in a very calm way, because we will begin a new smaller project. Last time we made the final drawing for our studies session, and today we will simply go back to the wheel with all of the different topics and see which one will be next. Let me just pull it up real quick. List of names. So for those who are new or unfamiliar, are you? I am all good. I may have to end the stream a little bit earlier because tomorrow I have to wake up very early. I will explain everything. So let me quickly bring this up. There we go. So here we have a list of different topics, and once we spin the wheel we'll see which one we will start. Then once we have established the theme, just like we did with all of the other topics, we will dedicate a portion of the stream in researching all of the references, all of the reference images needed in order to even start drawing. But we will see how this one will turn out. It may be these topics include like specific themes about characters or some mini challenges or studies. It can really have anything. And if you guys have any suggestions as if you have a topic you would like me to eventually try out, you can just let me know, and the topic will be added into this wheel to be randomly picked. So far, one of your suggestions has been selected and done already, which was the artwork of the little guy lost in a dark and unfamiliar world. So, without further ado, let's see what the next topic will be. And the topic of today is... Let's see. Okay. Butler portrait. Okay, this one it is okay, let me remove it. This one is a specific character that is connected to the other project. Let me show you. It is a project that is connected to the one of the Evil Sisters. So maybe I should have removed that and tied it into the main project, but it's always a good idea to try it out early. Let me open the references of the Evil Sisters, because we already have a starting reference for this character, because it is one I already have designed. So what I think we will do is look up some more references for this character specifically, and maybe do some sketches and see if we can do some variations maybe, because the original design that I made is a little bit old, so we will see if we can explore some more options. We will not completely change the design, but make some adjustments to make for the new theme of the original character. Because, for example, let me show you because yesterday we finished the art of one of the two main characters, which is called Dorothy, and I will now show you side by side the old design and the new design that we finished yesterday. So this is the all of the references of the main project, right? And the very first and the very first and maybe old design of Dorothy and the butler that we are going to draw today is this one. Is a 3D model that I made, and these are the two characters. Now we have improved the design of the girl, which is now something like this, and I think today we will start exploring and make some adjustments of this guy over here to make it more consistent with the design of Dorothy over here. Maybe try to play into the toy theme, since this character focuses around having lots of inanimate objects working for her. So yeah, like the basic shape and vibes, it is there. It's just a matter of doing some changes and see what works. So in this project we will not necessarily make a full-on illustration. That will be reserved for the main project, but we will do instead some concept art, some sketches to explore the design of this secondary character over here. But before we do any of that, we need to research some references. So let me pull up Pinterest and dedicate a portion of this stream at looking the right images that will help us explore some more of the design of this creature. Then we will need to find in the other project a design something similar but for the other sister. But we'll do in due time. Okay. So let's switch up to Pinterest. There we go. So the basic idea of this butler creature, I mean, it's basically this very tall humanoid with a smiling mask, dressed very nicely and with like crimson clothing and stuff like that. So I think we can check out see if we can find some references in some images that I have already saved, and then eventually look up some normal images here in Pinterest. Maybe here. Yeah, so what we'll do is, if we find an image that we may think is useful, we will create it in, we'll post it in another tab, and then we will save all of them at once, put them on the reference board, and then do a quick filtering on what will be useful to us and which one will not. So we need to find some very tall, skinny guy. It is some reference maybe with some Studio Ghibli creatures. That is a little bit of the inspiration. Let's see if we do some like puppet character design. This one we already have it, and it may still be quite useful in some way. This one may, I think it's AI. Yeah. So we don't use it. Also, we need to find some references about the masked guys. Let me double check if everything is visible in both streams, because you never know. Seems all good. Okay. I think I have a few. One thing that comes to mind. Something like Coraline, maybe? Yeah, let's save this. Come on. Don't be nasty. Okay. Let me see if I can just save the image. Let's see. No face plus turnip head combo. Yeah. The wheel is telling us that the ladies are sad without their butler. Yeah, so basically I want to use the first design I made as a base, and then change some of the details maybe on the mask or something to make it more themed around the puppet vibes. This one may be useful for the type of joints. This one for the head itself. Let's try. This one is really nice. Let me save it. Pretty sure. Let's see. Let's try puppet mask and see what comes up. Yeah, like I think this one is AI made. Let me see. Yeah, so it will not consider it. This one is AI too. So many AI images, unfortunately. Let's see. This one may be useful. Yeah, the idea is to lean a little bit into the uncanny valley. It's a matter of choosing how much we should lean into it. And I was thinking of also making it so the clothing, like in the region of the joints, like it is shown that it's not like a person wearing clothes, but it's more like a ragdoll, that with everything stitched together. And Jesus, what is this? This seems like something that you would see out of yeah, you know, when you like check out videos and you check your recommended videos too much to a point where you end up in the dark corners of YouTube with those very creepy and weird videos. It gives me those kind of vibes. Let's try instead Ragdoll. These are more like I was thinking of something like this, like that you can see some parts stitched together. Otherwise, there is like a scene in Little Nightmares. Let me see if I can find it. Little Nightmares 2 stuff. No, not stuffed animals, stuffed family. Yeah, there was a scene in the first part of Little Nightmares 2 in the area where the hunter is. And there is like a scene where there is like it's unclear whether they are puppets or people who, like someone who used taxidermy on family members, that they are placed in a dinner composition. See if there is some. This is, I think, some concept art of the original. Oh yeah, there are some details over here. Okay. Okay, we have found some images about the puppet part. Now let's search for images about the shape of the character itself. I have more or less the same. We'll use more or less the same baseline that we already have, but if we find some other references that may be useful to us, it's always a good idea to have them, even if we don't necessarily use them. Or I could just roll character design. Let's see what comes up. Because I want to avoid looking like searching Slenderman, because that's a bit low-hanging fruit. Or we could do, let's see, Ghibli Studio creators. Maybe there are some examples. Oh, really? No, never mind. Here most of the tall characters, they are very, yeah, like something like this. Even though with the torso of a different shape. This one looks like a portrait of H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, something like this one in terms of shape. Yeah, maybe it's something more out of a Tim Burton movie. Yeah, I think that is. Oh, this one is a very nice fan art of the game Don't Starve. It's one of those games I've always wanted to try out, but never had the chance to. Let's do Tim Burton style art. In a way, I think the Little Nightmares games got very inspired by the style of Tim Burton. Oh, I really like this one over here. Let me save it. Yeah, something like this maybe. Yeah, I think more or less we have found some enough references to start sketching. So let me go back to the reference area and we start dumping all of the images that we have selected. This one, and then these ones here. There we go. Okay, for this one, I think we will use a horizontal format. And now with these references plus the original design, and now with the updated design of the main character, I think we can start making sketches of this character over here. I will start first by making a frontal version of the character with the original design, and then we'll make some changes and try to explore some ideas. So earlier I was saying that I may have to end this stream a little bit early. I mean, I am sorry that it happens a little bit often with the Saturday streams for one reason or another, but let's say that these Saturday streams, they are way more like chill in a sense. But anyway, like tomorrow I have to wake up super early because me and some friends, we are going to play Airsoft. And originally we were supposed to go there during the afternoon, but I don't remember the exact reason, but it got changed, and now we need to be there at like 8 in the morning, and it is a place that's a bit that's quite far away. It's outside the city, so me and a friend of mine, we need to meet up like super early in the morning, and then we'll go together there where we meet up everyone else. Like so far I've only played Airsoft once in my lifetime, and it was in an indoor area, and it was pretty fun if you ask me. This time we will play outside. I hope it won't rain, because this week has been quite a rainy one. Okay. I always forget how tall this guy is, so I keep making it too big for the canvas. Are you prepared for having more bruises this time? I left outdoor airsoft with shit tons of bruises compared to indoor. I don't know. But that might be mostly due to my own dumbsiness, supposed to say. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on how it will go. Also, apologies, for some reason I didn't get the notifications for the other messages that you said. In the original, is the butler holding out a blanket or something? It makes me think like it's holding up a muleta, like Dorothy is a bull. I mean, when I did that, it was during my it was during art school, and I mean the idea was like some sort of blanket, like nothing to it. It was just to give it a pose, basically. So yeah, holy moly, my keyboard is freaking out. I apologize. Yeah, no problem. I mean, sometimes when I am someone who tends to type very fast, and because of that, I always end up fat fingering different letters. Sometimes I don't know why. It's almost as if my hands are dyslexic, and like sometimes when I type a word, I end up swapping like 2 letters and stuff like that. Okay, let me simply bring up, let's see if I have some remaining sketches of this character for the original one. Let me see. Because I do have maybe references. No. Okay, I have a couple of images. Let me bring them over to the references on this side, just in case. There we go. And so yeah, sometimes when I tend to type really fast, I end up making some very obvious mistakes. I'm the same, but also sometimes the opposite. It's like my mind is already 4 words ahead and I skip out complete words, not just swapping letter. I mean, this reminds me of like an indie game that came out fairly recently. And the game is, I think, Final Sentence or something like that. It is very has a very unique idea, if you ask me. It's basically like a battle royale typing game, in which like you have to type using typewriters like some sentences and not make any mistakes, because if you do, you get eliminated Squid Game style, basically. And I did try, there was a demo, but now that the game is out, I think the demo has been removed. But yeah, it was a very interesting game. I highly recommend it. Let me... Okay, and then it goes like this. And then the lights. I think I need to make it even smaller to account for the because this guy is really tall. I played it, not very good at it. I don't do well under any form of pressure. The game itself is really good. Yeah, I mean, sometimes in that game, I remember that on certain occasions, being more patient is more rewarding because, like, you may be slower, but then other people may rush things out and then they end up getting eliminated. And then whoever was slower but more careful ended up being on top. Okay. Maybe this one needs to be a bit longer. Maybe these ones needs to be. There we go. And then lastly we have the arms. Oh, if these are maybe too long, let me see. Because now we have an opportunity to properly establish the proportions of this character. And the head, I think, needs to be a bit bigger. And now we can work on the details. Okay. and then okay, this one is the very basic design of this guy. Now we'll make a very rough color pass behind, just to get the point across. Let me just save the go. Just for the colors and stuff. This one is the model without the other person. And now we go very loosely. Okay, let's do this color as a base. Kinetic lasso tool. Go. Dark shoes. Maybe not, it's dark. Pitch black neck and overall body, and then the color of the mask. Color of the lips. color of the teeth. Change the color of the tie. Yeah, the hands. Let's forget the hands. And lastly, the color of the dress, which is it has a striped pattern. This one should be darker. And then okay. Now we add. Let me try and use some symmetry in this case and see how it works. Yeah. And then maybe the pants, we make them darker. There we go. So this is the more or less the original design of the butler. Now what we are going to do is apply some changes in trying to make it more in line with the puppet theme. Let's keep this one as a reference for the type of theme that we are trying to follow. So, for instance, let's try and do some variations of the mask. Second, I need to sneeze. Yeah. So we have these three versions. Let's see what we can come up with using the references that we have gathered earlier. For example, we could make it so maybe make the mask a bit cracked. And maybe with some stuffing pouring out, something like okay, me too. I don't know. Let's try a new version. Okay, I have an idea. Let's try. Okay. Maybe have a stitched smile of some sort. Even though I kinda want the mask to be to be not soft, to be hard in terms of material. Maybe on the other side we could do okay, this one is, I think it is creepier maybe, but it gives too much of an expression, like by giving it one eye. Let's try another variant. Actually, let me do other copies, just in case. Let's see. Let me see if I can find some more creepy. Oh, or instead, okay, let me. I want to keep the smile as is. Now the difference in design is mostly in the top of the face, which may be a little bit empty. Okay. maybe something like this, like even more open with the when you place the wool inside a ragdoll. One second. There we go. Let's see what else we can do or other variations. Maybe adding more details of an actual face, maybe. We finally figure out what it makes me think of, or maybe you said it, but it makes me think of Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. It is a movie. Oh, you mean is wait, let me see if I am thinking at the right subject. Pale Man, Pan's Labyrinth. Okay, I have okay, I know what you mean. But no, the main inspiration, it wasn't from that. I think it was still something about like a bit of influence from Little Nightmares, a bit of influence from Tim Burton style and things like that. I am trying different things. See what works, see what doesn't. We may very well go back to the original design and work with the puppet style someplace else in the body, but it's still a good idea to just explore things, even if maybe at the end none of these options will work. Like, for example, I may think about like a version in a hypothetical scenario where maybe like imagine this one is an antagonist of some sort, and then some hero fights this monster and kind of almost beats him, and then the mask like fractures, showing whatever is behind. Like, we could explore that option, but right now we are focusing on the default appearance. Is the Tim Burton style that pushed my mind to Pan's Labyrinth. I know it's not the same, but it's the dark fantasy-esque that pulled me into those directions. Yeah, so maybe make a version if that mask is broken, but right now we are exploring the default design. So how it will look like when you encounter him under normal circumstances. And Was the Pan's Labyrinth made by Tim Burton, or was it another? Or was it made by another director? I don't quite. Maybe was it Guillermo del Toro? He also sometimes makes some weird movies. Yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro. Okay. Yeah, he does some very weird very weird movies. I think the last one I saw that he made was something about water. The one about the love story between this mute girl and a fishman. The Shape of Water, yeah. Very strange but interesting thing. Yeah, he does make some strange movies. What else can we make? Maybe we could simply make a version that is a bit more like ruined. Maybe with something like favorite movie he did was Hellboy. I remember watching Hellboy when I was little, but I didn't understand any of what was happening. Like, too much weird shit going on for me. And maybe some references that I could not get, because Hellboy was originally a comic, right? I would need to rewatch it. I remember much more the second movie of Hellboy compared to the first. If you're watching now, it's still confusing, yeah. Maybe because it's very flashy. Like, it gives me the kind of like, it is fantasy or sci-fi or whatever, but it gives me that kind of tackiness that you also find in other fantasy settings like World of Warcraft or the latest God of War games, like, you know, those type, like or even maybe Warhammer, like those sort of very flashy but completely unrealistic designs. Like, oh yeah, the Space Marines, they are super cool, super advanced, but then they look like, literally look like the toys from the original series. And I mean, as badass as they are, I think they tend to look a little bit goofy, especially when because there is this disconnect between the very cool cinematics of the Warhammer universe, which are genuinely really well made and really cool. But then you see the design of the Space Marines, which I think totally clashes with the overall mood. Like, see everything so serious, so grimdark, and then you see these blue Toy Story like design walking around and shooting stuff. Like, imagine if you bring something like I don't know, like it's a bit hard to understand, but yeah, all the time you're looking at it, you think that is ridiculous, going against the psychic and crazy even in the fantasy. The thing is that the designs of the other characters of the Warhammer lore, I mean, I don't know anything about Warhammer, but I've seen a few cinematics on YouTube and stuff, and the thing is that the designs of the other characters or other like creatures and stuff, they do fit well in the universe. It's just the Space Marines that they still have a very like, they kept a design that is outdated. It's almost like I don't know, if you think about Pokemon and you think about like an important Pokemon like Pikachu. Wait, let me show you in a moment. So if you watch the original design of Pikachu, he looks like this. Like, he is a total fat boy. Like, imagine if across all of the animated series and all of the games, every other Pokemon got their design modernized and updated, except this one. It would totally look kind of weird, right? Like, imagine if instead of modernizing, it remains like goofy, like in or I don't know, even if we think about Yu-Gi-Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like, imagine if across all of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, Blue Eyes White Dragon remained like this. Instead, they made the better version, which looks much better. I forgot what they look like, and I just checked. It feels like seeing an 80s cartoon character design in a recent movie, sort of like the weirdness of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, like Warhammer 40k cinematic. Like, even if you look at the other ones, I don't know. Let me see. Right now it's only Space Marines, but even I don't know. No, this one is Darktide. I don't know. I think it's just a combination of the very big, soft, blocky colors, and I mean, for example, this one is already a very modernized look because it has like, you don't have to completely destroy the original design. You can add details and stuff. But when you look at something like this, like this one is Buzz Lightyear, basically. like it looks like as if you put a you know the meme, the RTX on meme, as if you put this meme onto Buzz Lightyear. Like, imagine putting this one, you put the RTX meme filter, and then you end up with this. I hope no Warhammer fans are watching because they may get upset. But I stand by it. I mean, yeah. So imagine Buzz Lightyear, but blue. You put some cool cinematic filters. You put a helmet on. You place a comically large weapon, and it's also the blockiness, I think. Hello. We are kind of dissing Warhammer 30k while drawing some designs of a new character. Crying from laughter. Yeah, like, I don't know, it's always something that that made me perplexed. Like, I do think the Warhammer lore and world building is very cool. The only problem I have is, from a design standpoint, the design of the Space Marine, which they barely updated it at all. And I know how it may be hard because people are very attached to the Space Marine and they are basically the poster child of the Warhammer series. But I think they could do better. Like, I think you can keep the original feel and overall shape without making it look like a toy commercial. I don't know. Like, there are some designs that are genuinely cool. Like, okay, this one is from an older game, I think. And it's exactly the same. Like, even if you look at, for example, like, no modern design of armor has these blocky legs. Like, it literally looks like a toy. Instead, let me see if someone made some fan art and redesigns. Space Marine redesign. Yeah. So, I mean, this one it's already better, even if the rendering is not top of the line. But instead of having these, like, it looks like this one. It literally looks like this. It looks like an old Transformer cartoon. Like, except it's 3D. This one, as simple as it is, it has way more details that reflect the amount of details of everything else. I think that the block designs make it child. Yeah, exactly. It makes it look like a toy. Like, and it wouldn't be a problem if everything else had the same lack of detail. But the thing is that with Warhammer 40k designs and cinematics, it's all super uber realistic with the dust particles and the dirt, the explosions, and then you get a design that is very blocky and very simple. And I think it's something that totally clashes with the. It totally clashes. That's all I can say. Okay. So, looking back at these designs, to be completely honest, now you guys can tell me what you think. The problem I ran into trying to add details on the face is that the moment you add something that resembles eyes or that they act as eyes, I feel like the character is much less threatening. That was a big tangent. Oh, I mean, we don't have to necessarily talk about what we are doing 100% of the time, so I really like talking about things. Plus, this is a Saturday stream, so it's very chill, very loose. We don't necessarily need to reach a goal by the end of the stream. Plus, we just started a new project that we are very chill, very loose. Like, we'll see what the... I mean, I really like these sorts of interactions, even if I do stop the process a little bit, but a big part of streaming is the interaction with the viewers and talking about things, so I am really enjoying it. Going back over here, I was saying that I think that if we add any sort of eyes, they give a more clear expression to the person or to the character, and it kinda removes the creepy factor. Unless you also change the mouth, because you can play a lot of things with the mouth or lack thereof to make something creepier. The problem is that in this case I want to keep the smile like a key component of this butler design. So I think that maybe it's best if it remains like this one. I mean, maybe, of course, it will not be just a perfect blank mask, like even in here. Oh wait, this is maybe a too low quality. Let me show it in the reference table. Like even in here, like here I made some very light signs of wear and the ruined mask. Of course, once we will paint it, I will go much further than that. Like, I think I will add much more details on how ruined this mask is. But other than that, I think in terms of design elements, I think keeping this face blank may work more. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? It kinda, because giving it a proper face and expression kinda gives away the mysterious and creepy factor. Not trying to backstage design, but if you wanted to do buttons, could you not do a sort of corset style? Like, it's not just thread holding the cut shut, but buttons as well. So you mean placing the button across the seam? So let me find out something like. So if we take this one for example, you mean something like. They do like the blank leans towards button. I mean, yeah. So you mean something like. Second. Something like this. Like all across the face, and then maybe over here we leave it something along those lines, if is what you mean. See. Because we need to keep in mind that the another thing that makes me think that it's best to keep it blank is that this mask is not supposed to be a soft material that you can stitch together. It's supposed to be like a hard, like, I don't know whether it would be ceramic or yeah, ceramic mask, but it should be something that is hard. I think we can explore the puppet version of him more in the body. In the meantime, we can put these ones on this side, because it is always a good idea to have at least explored the options. And instead, we could work on this guy over here. So for instance, we could do something like so. Like over here. Like we open where the connection between the arm and the shoulder is. And then have some wool sticking out. Maybe here in the joints as well. So if we make, for example, if we wanted to see the arm, okay, let me do like a side version of the torso. I don't think my magic sent through, but I'm also worried about rendering. Testing, YouTube, please work. Okay, I am reading this one. Let me see. Let me check on YouTube. Because I wish I could check it on the stream page of YouTube as well, but this is what I am seeing right now on YouTube Studio. It's been acting like this for some time, and I don't know if there will be a fix, but so this is what I see on YouTube Studio in the live stream, and here is where it's supposed to be the YouTube chat, and it's always behaving like this for some weeks by now. And if I remember correctly, here there should be like the usual chat, but also the messages that didn't get through. So even if I wanted to, I cannot read whatever you try to type because of this. Yeah, I mean, I've tried looking, because like I had a doubt that maybe something on my end, but from what I have seen, maybe I will look it again. It may be something like a specific problem of specific YouTube problem. Okay, for some reason it just doesn't like the message I'm trying to send. I'll just say, wait, if you are on Discord, can you type it on Discord? So I can look it up over there. Thank you. Hello. So let me use this one over here. Okay, this one we can remove. This one we will lower the opacity a little bit. And then in here we make some details of the arm. So it is something like say that hypothetically I make it okay. Oh, got the message. Okay, what I was trying to say was, yeah, that sort of was of what I was thinking about, because I was thinking that the hard material of the buttons would fit the harder material of the mask and having it appear like the buttons have been glued on. Like the seam has been glued back shut, but the buttons are used to decorate it. However, it still looks a little too busy, which is a shame. Yeah. And also I want to try and give it a design on things in which, like, for example, okay, just enter. Yeah, I read it. So, like, if we watch over here on the design that we made, well, it's true that there are some elements that are just decorating the dress of her. But in terms of the other, like if you think about elements like buttons and stuff, when placed onto the dolls and things, they still serve their functionality. So when going back over here, if I want to place buttons, which I forgot to place over here, I want to place them in a way that is I wouldn't say necessarily meaningful, because we may make maybe some designs of other puppet figures which have buttons, but if I want to place buttons, I would like to place them into fabric, where it makes sense to place buttons, even only for decoration. Because otherwise I think that the effect of having like buttons glued on hard surfaces, let me know if it makes sense. It's such an innocent message, I'm not sure why YouTube hated that. I have no clue either. It does make sense for there to for continuing through designs. I mean, yeah, so I'm not against using buttons as a form of decorations, because after all we are literally creating a design, especially in a theme as like this one, which is not necessarily realistic, because what's realistic about a butler that's 7 feet tall and with slendy limbs and a creepy smiling face? Like that, realism is not the word, but it's the kind of I'm not saying vibes, because usually when you think about situations in which buttons are attached to a hard surface, what first comes to mind? Because if you had to ask me, the first thing that may come to mind is like a kid's project in elementary school, when you just glue different things back together to create maybe a tiny sculpture or something like that. Which I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that because it looks like a kid's drawing, but it does clash with the overall theme that we are trying to go for. Even in something like Little Nightmares, if we see some of the designs over here, yes, they are puppets, but the way they are designed, it serves a purpose to enhance the horror experience. For instance, they look like this because this is a reference to taxidermy, or if not taxidermy, still a creepy doll. Thematically it doesn't work, but in a different settings it could. Yeah. I mean, we could make some like even in here, this one seems pretty friendly enough, but even here there are some buttons that are purely decorative, because why would you place a button in these places other than making them look like eyes? But they still serve a function. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we could eventually maybe make a design that uses the placement of buttons in this way, because in the main project, one thing I want to eventually do is make again a portrait of the two main characters, but when they were children. Like, I want to explore how they would look like when they were kids. Still very similar to in Little Nightmares fashion. Okay, so let's say that this one is our hypothetical arm. Here there is the hand, which is now, I made a totally abhorrent hand, but I'll take it. Let's give it a color. Same thing for the hand. even though that's not the focus of this sketch in particular. And then over here we could do something similar to here. So where the elbow would be is instead something like this. Yeah, something like that. And then maybe over here we can like hint a little bit at these broken seam, be something behind over here. Maybe add some stitch parts over here. Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I'm not sure about these stitch parts. Or yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Since we are here, let's add some buttons to this poor guy. I did add it. Yeah. Let's see, what else can we do? Not too sure. Let's see over here what we can I'm not sure whether I should add the strings or not. Like as if this one is directly controlled as well. Because I was thinking of this character in particular, the butler, to be treated almost as an equal. It's kind of like Batman and Alfred, the type of dynamic where yes, the Alfred is the butler of Batman, but it's not necessarily a blatant subordinate, if that makes sense. I don't know, it does kinda look cool, even with these small changes. Let's see. Okay, let me try and work on the mask over here instead of making it this polished. Is he someone who has some freedom, or is completely controlled? I mean, he is controlled in a way that he is the butler, so by default he is beneath our Dorothy over here. But let's say that he follows orders out of loyalty and not out of direct control. If he has some free will, he could have broken or loose strings, giving the feeling that he can be controlled, but he is usually good, so he has free will. He is on a loose leash. Or maybe he could be another one that controls the strings instead of like kind of like a headmaster or a commander of the smaller puppets. What did studying other artists' paintings or illustrations teach you? And do you recommend I do the same? When I did the exercises, let me show you guys so you can have a reference. Open recent studies. Let's save this one for a moment. Okay, when I did this study, I usually did it in as an attempt to kind of condition myself into trying to make more painterly looking drawings using few brush strokes and without obsessing too much over details, and instead let the shape of these loose brush strokes do the work instead of erasing them, trying to get every small detail possible. And it taught me that first, it's not as easy as it seems for different reasons. One, because you need to be more deliberate, I think, into where to place the brush stroke and how to calibrate it. But maybe that could be an impression of mine. Let me place over here the final test that we made, so you guys have a reference point. Just a second. So after copying these ones, I made an attempt of creating an own image of mine, trying to follow more or less the same principle, which was file, save, copy. Which was second. This one here. So after copying these ones, I made my own version, and I have to say I am after doing this, I learned that I still need to get used to try and not obsess too much over details. I mean, it's not by any means it's not at all as detailed as this one, right? Like, it's much more loose, but maybe now that I see it, maybe compared to the others, to these ones, like these ones are very, very abstract looking. This one much less, but if you look especially at this one and at this one, you can see how the brush strokes are very not chaotic, but very free, and they still give that sensation. Sadly, I'm a detail fanatic, and I mean, the thing is that having loose brushes doesn't necessarily mean that there is no detail. For example, even if you can clearly see the brushes. The way the brushes are placed and the way they behave, they add some smaller details that don't necessarily represent anything, but they do add that level of granular complexity to the image that makes it look like a finished image, even though those details do not necessarily represent anything in particular, but because of how they behave in the totality of the image, they make the image work. Then of course you have some details like over here, or here, like in my attempt at copying it, where some details need to be carefully placed. But even here, now it's a bit grainy. The image is a bit grainy because the quality isn't the best, but even then you can see that those brush strokes are not then polished and neatly blended between one another to create a soft gradient. Like, they are very harsh brush strokes, and I need to learn a bit more, because in here many of these brush strokes lack a clear direction compared to the ones that you may see over here. But again, I am not sure if this is a genuine criticism, or if it's just me being overly critical on my work, and maybe to other people this one is on the same level of freedom and thoughtfulness on the brushstrokes as these ones. That one I am a little bit dubious. So yeah, I'm not sure. And about the question of you did the girl on the right? Yeah, this one, it's much more thought out. There are clear brush strokes, like visible if you zoom in enough, but like they are in a way that if you look at a distance, it looks like a regular polished version. When you do draw her after the study, no, this one took, like, I finished this one yesterday, and it took around 5, like we finished her across 5 to 6 streams. This one I made this one on Wednesday in one single session. Like, when I made this one was already almost done, which is why I chose to make this one, because I literally took one of these little fellas as references and tried to replicate this one, because I didn't have any idea on what to draw for this exercise over here. And when it comes to the question of do I recommend I do the same, it depends on what you want to try. For example, if you really want to learn to, like, if you are the kind of person that is like, oh, I really like this artist and I want to draw just like this artist, then it is a good idea to grab the images from that artist and try to study their line of work, see how they create their images, try to copy them, to try and learn their style. Even better if this artist has some videos or live streams in which you can see him literally do the entire process, so you can try and replicate that. Because some people may do full-on painting, some people use photo bashing, some people made a combination of the two. It really depends. Like, if, for example, if you are someone who really likes the League of Legends / World of Warcraft style, then you should try and copy that. For me, I didn't do that necessarily to copy a specific style of a particular artist, because I want to develop my own. This exercise has been more of a research into try and learn not a specific artist style, but a process in how much detail I want my pieces to have, and how much painterly looking I want them to be. Big fan of Ranji. I have some brushes from him, and I always observe his recorded live streams on YouTube, and his work is really complex. Okay, let me show you guys the art that he made. Okay. On Gia. Yeah, so he does this particular style. You can check it on ArtStation. Highly recommend this website. If you want to check out some really cool artists, you go to ArtStation, and here you can find literally anything, like 2D, 3D, photo bashing, game art, textures. Like you go in here, go to trending, and then there's anything you can think of. Bunch of really cool and talented artists. You can find them here, and then you can follow them and stuff. There's like, you can find between things like this to things like this. So they kind of have AI stuff, sadly. Yeah, but it is filtered behind there is a setting in which you can decide to not view AI generated content. Oh, you mean Ruangia uses some AI stuff? But yeah, on the website itself, there is like an option in the settings to not show to you AI generated stuff. But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, she has this style. Yeah, and here it shows the, let me see. Yeah, here it kind of shows the process. I think here she makes a general design, and then yeah, she does everything painted. I wonder how long it takes for her to do that. Yeah, so if you want to learn how to do it, I mean, look at what he did there. He was initially going for a guy, and then in a few steps he just decided, okay, I want to make this a girl, and then just look, he changed a few things, and then bam. It's also interesting to see the change of ideas that someone has. Is this one still a guy or a girl? Looks like a girl, I think. Yeah. And then she goes little by little. Now, I wonder how long it took, but these types of artists, they are very experienced, and they take a lot less time, I think. Okay, then he does some sketches like that. But I think that for these pieces specifically, they take a lot of time. Especially since it basically... This one almost looks like a 3D model, because it is so detailed. Like a really good effect. How long have you been drawing for? Almost 10 years. His live streams reach 4 hours or 6. That's how he does that. He does all of this within 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. Like he does an entire image like this within 6 hours. Jesus. Let's see the rest of the image then. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, those people are artists that have a lot of experience. Usually doesn't sketch everything up. Yeah. I mean, these ones have a level of experience and complexity and understanding of lights, shadows, and materials and stuff like that, which it may be how can I say, it may be demoralizing in some way, but in reality you shouldn't like get demoralized over it, because these people may have over like even 20 years of experience at drawing every single day, and then some people are naturally more inclined into doing some things better than others. I hate line art, that's why I follow his stuff. He just draws a rough sketch or something simple. Also, Doshir. Yeah, I am very similar in that regard. Like, the thing is that, like, as you learn how to draw, you will eventually get faster and faster at it. Which is one of the reasons I also decided to stream this, because it compels me to draw as much as possible, and at the same time it will allow me to show it to you guys. Another thing I am noticing that he's doing is that he uses very few layers. I am one person who like spams layers like nothing. Well, this one is confident enough to draw almost everything on a single layer, or like make multiple layers and then merge everything together. Okay, yeah, this one goes for 70 minutes. We're not watching 70 minutes of that, but I mean, if it was for me, I would have already stopped at this point instead of, like, if I started to draw something with the same level of details with my current level, it would take me like a shit ton of time. Which is why I think that when you are drawing and you want to learn how to draw stuff and things like that, try not to go like all in right away. Like, let's say that you want to learn how to draw in the style of this artist. Do not try to do immediately this level of detail right away, because it will take to you a shit ton of time and it will probably not even look that good. Like, you try to follow instead the process, but try not to compare the complexity of one image with whatever you make. Instead, try to, I think, to follow the process and do your own images without trying to constantly compare it to whatever the guy with way more experience has, because otherwise it will always look shit in comparison. Instead, you should always compare your most recent drawing with some of your older drawings. That is a key part of seeing if you are improving and not demoralizing yourself. I used to use less layers, though my drawings weren't as complex as now. I am curious to see some. Wait, did you already? Are you already in the Discord? Maybe you if you are in the Discord, I highly recommend so, because we have some art channels, and you can feel free to post some there, because I'm really curious about your about some of your drawings at this point. It's a different layer per section. One day I'll have a layer per hair follicle and skin pores. Oh, skin pores. Ooh. Sure, we'll join. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can dedicate some time, and maybe. I mean, I know that I'm supposed to do some sketches and stuff, but I think it's also a good idea to. Maybe if you want to. Like, if you want to hear an opinion of mine on what you do, if you are comfortable with it, I think we can do that if you want to. Okay, in the meantime, let me turn on the fan real quick, because it's getting quite hot in here. And since I'm here, let me go take a piss real quick. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Moment. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, you need to make a few steps on the Discord, but that's mostly for anti-spam reasons and stuff. But yeah, so if you want, you can show me some of your work, and I can give my comment on it, if you feel like it. What's something I'm working on? Sure. Would you like me to show it here, or? Even better, if you have like an art station or like a profile or something, I think we can check it out if you want. Actually, let me create a create channel. Let's do art general. Create channel. Okay, I've created a new, like a new channel just for art things in general. Sadly do not, but I post on both X and Insta. Oh, okay. I mean, we can check on X if you want. If you tell me the handle, I will off screen check out some of your works. Let's see. Okay, okay. Let me copy the image and show it on and paste it in here. Oh, such a big image. Is this a oh, Iron Maiden? Okay. I was asking if it was going to be. It looked like a Berserk reference. Only the two posts so far, nothing to really check. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I really like the amount of details. Will this piece have a background, or will it be simple character with something like with a simple background behind? It's an OC, no Berserk, nobody being saying that. Everybody's been saying that, yeah, because it really looks like something out of Berserk. Very dark environment. Okay. So I do like the fact that you are studying the direction of the lighting. Will you make the rest of the body, or will it be simply this section over here? I will send the reference I'm trying to portray. Okay. Like, okay, and one thing that really gave me this is a Berserk reference is this one, because it is very similar to some Berserk imagery, like for example, Berserker Red Fate. Like kinda reminds me of yeah, it is basically this expression, like it is really similar, so that is why it really looks like a Berserk character. We'll send the reference. I'll try to portray. Okay, let me show you the reference. Okay, okay. Then, yeah. Now, I will immediately tell you what I noticed right away, and we will use also this reference for... Okay, so you are trying to follow this reference even in terms of lighting, right? Now, watch what happens when I make this image black and white. Okay. Now, not really the lighting I came up with myself. Okay, okay. Then one thing. Hold on, let me give you an idea of what I'm going for. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you have some lighting references, that is great. Meantime, let me sample some of the... Okay. Okay. Yeah, because then I have a few pieces of advice I could give you. But yeah, so far I really like the detail. Though I am someone who usually tends to make a very loose sketch first, I am still not very comfortable in doing pure painting, even though I did it when making the exercise over here. Although this one has been a fairly simple subject. I want to eventually another time try the same exercise but with something more complex. I think maybe with something with hands, like try to draw a hand using only brush strokes instead of making a sketch first. Because yeah, depending, okay, I have been drawing since I was a little baby, had a lot of trials and errors, and I believe some stuff are wrong about the painting, but it's fine, we learn during the journey. Yeah. Never obsess over trying to create the perfect image. At one point you need to say to yourself, okay, now it's time to stop and put this one aside, and then use that one as a reference to try and learn what mistakes you've made and try to fix them in your next drawing. Did you find the lighting reference for the image? Because as of right now, I think, in my humble opinion, yeah, I'm collecting them. Okay. Maybe you will be able to change it later, but I think now my opinion may change once I see the image, the references. I think there are a lot of very dark areas, almost pitch black. Let me see if it's visible. Yeah. Okay, I've got the images. Okay, let's see. Okay, nice. Composition I'm going for is a triangle coming from the light source clearly on the portrait above. Okay, let me copy and paste the images. In the meantime, let me bring this one on top of everything, so we have these are the references given. Okay. 1, 2, and if it lets me, there we go, and 3. Okay, let me simply arrange them. Okay. And so basically the cone of light would come from here, right? Like it will hit. Like, does the light come from behind or from the front? Basically, be something like what the above. So essentially, the light would be something. Let me do a very quick test over here. It will be something like. It lets me. Okay. something like this, and then you have something like this, right? Okay. And then maybe you will have, okay, once you do that, because my biggest thing is that I always try to avoid doing pure black in many areas. Like, I know that the armor is black, but you see that even in an image like this one, the light is very direct. Unless it is something like where the light is directly behind, then it's one thing. But I think that even if you sample over here, you see, if you watch the color wheel over here, they are dark, but they almost never go pure black like here, which is for the background. Even in here, it's only ever slightly above. Same thing, I mean, here it's pure white because it's a white statue. But one thing that I want to try and avoid is going for pure white and pure black, because it really grabs the attention, save for some exceptions. For example, in here the light is super duper bright, and then it makes sense. But even in something that as dark as here, let's try and sample it. Like, you see, this one seems very dark, seems pure black like here, but if you sample it, you can see how instead it's just a very dark gray. And you may see, well, how is it possible? From here it looks like complete black, and that is because of the interaction between the different colors and values. Like this very dark gray placed right next to this very bright light, it makes it look completely black, even when it isn't, if you sample it. Even the background over here, if you sample it, it's never all the way down. And for here, I think you should play with those. In here, like on its own, it looks good, but there are too many areas where you see it's like pure complete blackness in too many areas. In here it is better, because you see it is very dark, but it's not complete pure black. And one thing that I recommend is, it's okay to have the light happen over here, but do what I did in wait, let me see if I can find it. Like, place a okay, I have a bad understanding with how to get value close to black without it looking gray, but I did go with the white where I didn't really touch any white, I believe. Let's see that real quick. Yeah, this one is definitely not pure white. Same thing over here. Yeah, the white is not pure white, because if it was, we can see that immediately. You can, if it was pure white, it would be something like this, and then it would be way too much. It looks like a creature from one of those analog horror, like the Mandela catalog. Yeah, so try to do the same thing with pure black. And one thing that I think will really help you yeah, you know what I mean. So one thing that I think will really help you is, you know, this placeholder light that I placed? Try to do the same, and every once in a while you just pop it out, and maybe like you place it. You can use it for, like, if you want to fix some of the some of the blacks being too black, adding a light like this may help mitigate that. Like you can see that now these pure blacks are not as black as before. Yeah, wait, there we go. The only thing that you can use this this little trick to make the blacks not as black anymore, but then you need to counterbalance it, because then the whites may become too white, or some areas may be washed out. So what you need to do is you make this first pass, and then you make a mask and try to remove some areas in which you do not want the light to affect it. So for instance, you can do, or better yet, you place everything, then you make it completely hidden in the mask, and then you act in the opposite way. So you instead enable it where you want it to be, enabled, and then you can do something like so, and place it where you want it to be placed. And you can always like change the opacity to change it. Like in here that is very dark, you can just go full in. And here like we can do something like this, and then remove it in these areas. I use Krita. I will try to figure out how to do that. I don't know if Krita uses masks, but most of the drawing programs have some sort of masks, and they are pretty straightforward. Like if you know how to wait, let me briefly move the chat so I can show you what I mean by that. There we go. Okay. So the way masks work is that, let's say, I believe they do, but kind of hidden. Yeah. They seem complex, but they are very simple. Let's say that I make a white square, and here, wait, I forgot to. Oh, okay, no, you should be able to see it. This is the layer where the layer of whatever you've drawn. You make a mask, and it will add the mask, which is a usually it's a white square. I mean, the size is the same of the canvas, and then you can only draw in this space. You can only draw between black and white, and any gray that's in between. And white means visible, black means hidden, and anything in between, it will basically change the opacity. So if we grab a layer, grab a brush, and then paint black. Wait, let me do it with this one. You basically hide these areas. It looks like erasing it, but the cool thing about it is that you can always disable it. Let me show you it maybe with your drawing over here. So it's your drawing, we add the mask, and now we try to hide some random area. Now you say, well, wait, you did delete it. But no, because you can go back to white and decide which areas get shown and which areas do not. And the cool thing about it, at least in Photoshop, is that now if you try to move the image, the mask moves along with it. But you can also, if you see over here, there is in Photoshop there is this chain icon. It means that the layer and the mask, they are linked together, so if you move one, you move the other. But instead you can also unlink them, and you can move only the mask around it, or move only the image. It is a very versatile tool that will greatly improve your workflow and drawings, because it allows you to remove parts of a layer without deleting that part permanently. It's a non-destructive process. Photoshop Loki stabbed in the back. It crashed my PC 4 times, even though my PC is built for gaming. I mean, what version is it? Because my PC is not even the most, like, it's almost 6 years old and it runs perfectly fine. Maybe one thing you can do is 2021. You can try and did you enable GPU computing or something like that, in which it uses your GPU to run the program better? That may be the thing. You can create a group clipping mask in Krita by right-click on the layer and sketching group. There is a shortcut, but I don't remember. Yeah, so basically any basic drawing program has something similar, because masks are a basic feature, and that's one of the most important ones that many beginner artists sleep on. Or, I mean, you don't have to be a beginner to sleep on them, but once you learn how to use them, they can really make things easier, because you don't have the risk of deleting stuff and then regretting it, and then you have lost it. You just temporarily hide them using these masks. Then you can always, if you are okay and want to apply those things permanently, you can then apply the mask, and then it will apply those changes in a permanent way. Makes me lose progress on this drawing. Hold on, let me post it. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, you basically, if you want to make these dark areas not as dark, you can make one layer, then you basically hide it, and then making the entire mask completely black, and then by painting some white on the mask, you show up those areas that you want to show. And then you see how well it goes. But then I also recommend having this light in here by default, so that you can already try to design the lighting on the other guy, and then make the changes, especially in the end. Honestly, I've been drawing for like 12 years now, and even today I forget to use certain features because I'm so used to other lazier methods. Yeah, I mean, another cool thing that there are some cool things that Photoshop has. Some use AI, but it's not what some people may think. So there are some features like okay, how can I show it? Let me grab just a random ass image. This guy has a lot of armor too. Environment bounce light, like your best friend to reduce the black. Yeah, also that one too. Usually it is a bit easier if there is also a background, because usually some bounce light comes also from the background. And also one question that I forgot to ask: will this drawing be purely black and white, or will you add color eventually? Because if you add color, then there's also another level of of complexity to it, because maybe some colors with this pure black may not work well together. Yeah. There are some methods. I'm usually one who avoids making the entire image black and white and then add the color. I am someone who usually prefers to add color directly. But there are some, like, what method do you usually use when you want to add the color? Because there are some other methods I can explain to you that may come a bit handy, especially if you want to do it in a very quick way as a base. Okay, the armor is black grayscale, but then you want to color the guy. Okay. But then how do you color it? Like, what do you use? Some, like, for example, let me see. Wrong thing. Okay. So you do something like color layer on top, and then grab the color and simply go like this. Because this can be viable. The only thing is, let me see if it changes something or not. I used a soft light layer. Okay, I have something similar. Soft light. I think soft light may be too soft, maybe. Let me see. I mean, it depends on the type of vibes that you want to give, but for example, if you want to have, because another thing is that if you use only one color, one thing that may happen, oh, you duplicate it. I mean, classic method. Yeah, fair enough. But if you want, and like, when you do this step, do you also like make the same layer one single color, or do you make some different colors, like to add some sort of like color gradients or color variety, like, I don't know, maybe some reds or things like that? Could do something like different layers, different modes, different colors. Okay, something like this. Because if you want, I mean, I will want to show you a method that is that can help you, but I never use it because I don't make the drawings black and white first. Please do. Okay, so I don't know if there is something similar in your program, but in Photoshop it's something called gradient maps. So for example, let's say that you have your image. I go over here and I choose where is it? Gradient map. I then apply it to this one. Now it's affecting the entire. We do have a gradient maps. Yeah, gradient maps are a really cool way to color something. Now it affects everything. So let me instead just affect one area. Let's only affect the face, just since we are here. And I remove some parts over here. Yeah, I'll just randomly go. Okay. Yeah, so for those who don't know, you do the. Okay, right now it's a little bit goofy. So let's change it back to black and white, but on the other side. Maybe. Okay, let me. Why is it? God damn it! 1 second. There we go, grays. Let's say that this one is a little bit brighter, but yeah, let's say that you want to color this guy over here, right? Wait, I don't think you are seeing the image. Let me place it in full screen mode. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, because I have to do full screen if I want to show these pop-up things. So you do the gradient. Here is black from white, and then you can add. Okay, you can add in here like any type of any amount of little knobs, and you can make each knob a color that you want. So let's say that you want this one to be this color over here, then this one, let's make it a lighter color. This one over here, let's make it maybe a darker red. And then instead of using this pure black, we'll do a very dark color. And then you can change the position of each knob to control how much of the gradient a specific color occupies. Then I don't know, we can add let's try and add like a cool color and see how it behaves. Like you can do all sorts of crazy, yeah, look at that. If you want to, like, this one looks like a, you know, those 80s movie posters that have those sort of lightings. You can create all sorts of cool stuff by just playing with these knobs over here. And it is a little bit clunky, maybe. Like it's a lot of turning knobs, and you can also control over here the smoothness, like how sharp it is compared to like the transition from one area into the other. And you can really have tons of fun with it. Let's try. Okay, let's do it like this. I really like this one. Maybe over here we make a deep red, and then this one we'll leave it something like this. Maybe on the top here we can make like a pink. Let's see. Make this one a little bit more like this, and then this one we can make it almost white, maybe. There you go. Yeah, so basically you select the area that you want to give the colors to, and then that's pretty much it. But I recommend using it as a more as a starting point. Like, then what I would personally do is use this one as a starting point, and then use these colors as a palette to then add more colors similar to it to further improve it. So for instance, let's say that I've made this this version over here. Then I could do something like this one. We may make it a little bit darker, just to emphasize maybe this area. Like things like that. Or maybe even over here, maybe you want something like more of a red effect, and then you do just that. I mean, you basically then decide what to do. For the final details, you can decide maybe this transition, you don't like this transition, so you try and fix it. Like, then you do the adjustments that you need to do. But for you who starts making black and white and then you want to add the color, I think this method will really be useful to you. I don't know if there is something similar in your program, but I highly recommend it. I mean, you can try it out and see if it works for you. I personally avoid doing this one. I mean, it also in line with another thing. This method, it's also not the method that's used by the artist you are trying to emulate. So I don't know how much you want that to be part of your process. But usually this one, if I'm not mistaken, this is a method that many use for arts like League of Legends or World of Warcraft, like those type of artworks that have a very polished look. Oftentimes people like do the polished look in entirely black and white and then use gradient maps to add the color. Find a lot of amazing artists use it. Yeah. It really depends on the process. I am someone who prefers to create the colors by painting directly over it. But yeah, it's all up to preference. But yeah, make a screenshot if you want to, and I mean, if you want to rewatch it, the live stream, it will remain on the channel, so you can always listen back to the explanation, or even ask directly on Discord. That's not a problem at all. Do you have any tips to use black without looking gray? It's really, I really rarely use it. I mean, for backgrounds it can be used, or let me show you, or maybe let me show you some other image. Here, use less black without looking gray. I would. These ones are other stuff that I made for a bigger project earlier at the beginning of the channel. So the best bet, I think, is to work on the contrast. If you want a gray to look black, place a very bright color next to it. Oh, look, amazing art. Yeah, thank you. Those are art assets for a mod of a game that I've been working on with other people. I've basically finished the artwork, and we just need to wait for the mod to come out. But yeah, so if you want something to look black but being instead of gray, place very bright colors next to it, because it will automatically create the illusion. Same thing for the other way around. If you want to make a color very bright without using the pure white, then you place a very dark color next to it. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I made this, like, I like how this this stream turned out. We started with doing some simple sketches, and then it turned out to a session of critique and helping each other out. Really happy with how this one turned out. It is in line with what usually happens during Saturday streams, which are always a little bit, I wouldn't say random, but a little bit open-ended. Thanks for the advice. I really appreciate how much time you spend of giving you the critique. I mean, hey, I'm only happy to do so because we all need some little tips given from other people. Plus, I mean, this is a Saturday stream, so we are not. We are all chill. We don't necessarily need to. We need to finish this one in the least time possible. So usually, Saturday streams are a little bit more chill, without necessarily harping on a specific objective. I mean, I'm telling it as if we didn't do anything. We did explore some options, but we will definitely continue working on this character and see what else we can improve. Even though I have to admit, I don't think we'll need to change too much about it. Maybe in future streams we'll work about some poses or stuff. Oh, before I forget, I think we can start by making some designs to make it so that this one is more of a commander instead of a slave. So let me just type as a reminder, commander idea. So I will remember when it happens. Let me also, oh wait, there we go. Let me save this one. Saturday is the chaotic stream. Yeah, I mean, it's very chill. I prefer to spend the weekend in a less intensive way compared to the others. So I would save this file directly into the Evil Sisters folder, since it is related to that. There we go. Happens to the best of people. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this character ends up looking. I mean, it will not look much different. I think the main changes will be mostly on little details and maybe the demeanor and maybe poses of the character. But we will see how it will look like when paired with the other characters, because we will make them interact with each other. How is this stream chaotic? Chaotic in the sense of that we started being like, oh, we will focus on this character over here, and then we went from that to talking about the Warhammer 40k, and to then giving art critique. Like, it may seem like stalling, but I think those interactions are important, especially for a stream. Definitely reach out for it. Yeah, no problem. So even for other people who are watching, if you guys are interested, you can always join our Discord server. It's not big, but it will only improve and increase. We have specific channels for art related stuff if you want to give some ideas or ask for help. I will try to reply as much as possible. But yeah, if this is chaotic, then I don't even want to know what some other streams I've watched have been. Okay, I mean, I'm glad that this stream may not feel chaotic, and I'm glad that some other art streams are as open-ended, if not more, than this one. Because sometimes I wouldn't say second guess myself, but I have the idea of, oh, maybe I'm talking too much off topic, maybe I am ruining the vibe because I'm not doing the thing that I was supposed, because I'm not doing the thing I said I was supposed to be doing. And so sometimes I mean, I'm glad to hear that even those kind of interactions do not disrupt how enjoyable the stream is. Oh, it's the chatters, okay. Chaos is in the eye of the beholder, okay. Oh, people are always off topic. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Although I will try my best to remain on topic, especially in terms of working on what I am working on, especially for the bigger projects, because I want to avoid making them drag for too long. But I'm glad that these tangents are well accepted and not frowned upon. But yeah, overall this stream has been a really pleasant one. Now I really need to close, because I need to get ready for tomorrow, which I need to wake up very early. I need to psychologically prepare myself for it. But I will let you know then, guys, on Monday how it went out. It will be quite an experience. So this concludes another amazing stream, very chill as always. Big thank you to those who just joined the Discord server and shared their insights. And yeah, we will meet each other on Monday, in which we will continue the other project and try to, I mean, I don't know if we will continue. Since these two projects are very related to each other, we may continue working on the Butler, or maybe something else related to the two characters. I don't know, I guess we will see. Maybe I will think about some minions for the other sister, I don't know. We will see once it happens. Lots of fun and good luck, soldier. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you. Having said that, this has been the Void Executive, and I will see you in the next company meeting. Have a good weekend, everyone.